G'day guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Jake, and in this video I'm going to introduce you to the first build of the series, which is the Troopy. Alrighty, so we're going to be starting things off at the heart of the beast, the mighty 18Z. So this old girl was done just over 400,000, no issues, no problems. Of course she's just a little bit underpowered, so I think the plan is eventually to put a 12 HT in this, but we've got a long way to go before that's an issue. But other than that, it's pretty tidy. Like I said, no problems, and she's going to remain the way it is for a while, I'd say. Alrighty, moving on to the front end, and you'll see it's a pretty recurring pattern for this car. Everything on it is just OEM, so obviously just got a stock front bar, indicators, snorkel, you name it. It's his factory on this old girl. So the plan is, I've got a 79 bonnet, and I'm going to be doing a bonnet conversion, so I'll cut the skin off, mold it to this one, and run that. Front bar, I want to go a custom alloy bar, hoopless, and I'd like for it to kind of tuck under these guards a bit more. So I'll be running flares on that, so that'll look nice. Grille will stay the same, probably give that a fresh lick of paint. Headlights I'd like to upgrade to the halos, just because I think they look a bit better and will be a bit brighter. And also the indicators I'd like to upgrade just to the 78 surrounds, just because they look a bit nicer with that black line for the middle. And obviously the snorkel I'll probably be replacing with a nice stainless steel one. So yeah, other than that, I would say that's about it for the front end of this old girl. Alrighty, moving on to the rest of the body. Pretty obvious she's got a good side and a bad side. This is the bad side. So this whole quarter here is punched in, big deep gouge through here, and as on the other side as well, some pretty nasty rust in these lower quarters, which I do have a patch for, so I'll cut along this style line, unpick it down here and weld in the replacement patch. On the other side I'll do the same as well. So yeah, a lot of work to do on this quarter, but other than that the rest of the car is pretty straight. A few minor dings through the door and guards, but nothing too major. Yeah, so the main thing will be repairing the quarters, a little bit of rust, and then yeah, full respray for the old girl. Originally I was just going to go the standard sandy taupe. You can't go wrong. I was thinking if I'm going through so much effort to, you know, restore this and respray it, I'm going to go something a bit more unique. So I'm leaning towards a factory 60 series two-tone. Can't quite remember what the paint code is, but it's the silver top and champagne bottom. If you don't see very often, definitely mixed opinions on it, but I'm a big fan, so that's what I'm leaning towards. So yeah, the 60 series two-tone. I'll be running the fiberglass flares on the guards. I think they look unreal. And then I'll be rocking a visor as well on the top. But other than that, I'd say that's about it for the body. I will be upgrading these pissy little mirrors for some, I reckon the Sanhema towing mirrors look the best. I think I might run those. And I will also be switching a couple of these out for some gull wings. Yeah, I reckon that's about it. Alrighty, onto the rear. So as you can see, there's not much to it at the moment. She's been gutted in preparation for the rest though. I do have all the original door cards in lino, which will be going back in, but before I do that, I want to sound deaden and wrap the whole inside, just because obviously these things are pretty loud when they're empty. Eventually down the road I will be doing a full fit out and everything in the back, but that's a long way down the road. I've got a lot of other stuff to worry about before I do that. But yeah, the rear will stay like relatively the same. I don't think at this point in time I'm going to be doing a rear bar or anything like that with the swing away, just because I'm only running 31s on it at the moment, so there's no need for a rear bar with the swing away and everything. Yeah, so the rear will remain relatively the same. Yeah, so we'll move on to the rest of the interior now. Alrighty, the interior of the beast. So as you can see, we've already got the one stones, which is a must-have for any Troopy owner. These things are fucking lifesavers. Yeah, other than that, the door cards are insanely clean. We'll be upgrading the speakers. These are shit house, they don't even work. And I also have on order some of the 79 pocket things that sit here, just for a bit of extra storage on the door cards. Moving on, we've got some ARB Paratus seats, which came with it. They're unreal, super comfy, they look really good, they suit the inside of the car heaps well. They also have, trying to find it, these which you can pump up, pumps up there for the lower lumbar support, which is pretty handy. Apart from that, that's about it for the interior. It's pretty basic. It's just insanely tidy for how old the car is. Like the dash is in pretty mint condition. Yeah, like I said, I do have all the lino that goes in here, the factory stuff, but it's all been ripped out. Pretty stoked. The floor cards are still there. They haven't rusted out, which is amazing. But yeah, the inside will remain pretty much the same. Obviously, I'll put the liner back in. I do really want to make a custom center console for this thing. I think it would be unreal. So kind of wrap around the gear stick and come back through here with some cup holders and maybe even a little center console fridge would be unreal. I'm not going to do like a color change dash or anything. I'm a big fan of the original brown, which I know a lot of people aren't. The old poop brown dash, but yeah, I love it. At the moment, I've just got a doubled in Alpine unit, which does the job, but I will be upgrading to a smart screen with Apple CarPlay. Yeah, other than that, it's just pretty tidy interior. Yeah, I would love to put a roof console in as well. That'd be unreal. But other than that, that's about it. So there she is, the Troopy in all her glory. That was obviously just a pretty brief overview of where she's at now and what to expect to see in the future with this build. If you can't tell, it's my first time in front of a camera, so a little awkward, but bear with me. I'm learning and I hope to improve my videos in the future. But yeah, I'm pretty keen to do this old girl up and take you guys along for the journey. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, keep an eye out for the next episode where we get stuck into it. Yeah, cheers for watching. See you in the next one.